Welcome back to the Easter Tournament Expert Division, hole number 9. Here we're going to be sending this shot towards the green using a Zerk or a globe as needed. Just a caveat, with any send it shot, there's always some risk. However, even if the shot ends up in the bunker or the rough for some reason, you will always be able to reach the green and still have a shot at the albatross. So the risk is low, but it is there. Be warned. Our adjustment is P5 minus 70% at max club. 7 top spin, 2 left spin. So APOC 6, 7, and 8 can do this without a boost ball. APOC 5, you will likely need a boost ball like a Bryson ball or something along those lines so that you have enough top spin to get the same results we're getting here. Now, you may be able to do this with less top spin, just not sure where you're going to end up, okay? You might flip the bunker and then either stay in the bunker or roll out just on top of the hill. But even if you do, there's still a shot from there, okay? So the setup for this shot is at P5 max rest. We're going to split the right edge of this bunker with our bullseye. So I'm going to pull the ball guide just out of the bunker until you see it hitting the fairway and bouncing over. 7 top spin, 2 left spin, always. We're adjusting P3 minus 70% max here. Let me grab a shot and I'm going to show you we got a couple of wind angle tweaks that are needed for this shot. So if you look at where my center line is pointing, basically just right of that, there's a little bush down here. It's kind of the left edge of that little bush down at the bottom. What I'm looking at, kind of hard to see it, but just right of my line in my. So anywhere from that red line to the left edge of this island, this is our neutral angle. Okay, anywhere right of this is our crosswind angle, right? And anywhere to the left in the island is our tailwind angle. Okay? Couple of things you got to do. It's nothing major, but if you want the best results, this is what we've come up with. So in the crosswind angle, you're going to need to shift after you adjust. You're going to need to shift a half a ring to the left if you're towards the hole, right? So if you're at the tee looking at the hole, you need to shift a half a ring to the left. If you're anywhere in the neutral angle, you don't need to make any changes. And if you're in the tailwind angle, you're going to need to reduce the curl from the right side of the ball touching the outside of the shot circle left curl to having the right side of the ball touching the inside of the shot circle left curl. Okay? So slightly less curl with the tailwind, no change with the neutral. And for the crosswind, you're going to need to shift a half a ring to the left. All this real quick. So I'm adjusting P5 minus 70 max here. We're just inside of our neutral angle, so I don't need to shift anything. There's one other note here. It's wind strength tweaks. So if your wind is 11.1 to 11.9, you do not need to push up. If your wind is between 10.4 and 11 miles per hour, you need to push up 3+ yards. If you're 10.3 or less, you need to push to max. However, 10.3 or less, we recommend that you switch to a globe for the best results if you have them, right? Go over that one more time real quick. 11.1 to 11.9, no push up. 10.4 to 11 miles per hour is a 3-yard push up, and 10.3 or less will push to max, but we recommend switching to a globe. Okay? So if you noticed on my drive, we bounced nicely. It was kind of close to the bunker, but that's okay. Sometimes you might clip that bunker, roll out, and stay on that fairway on top of the hill. If you stay on that fairway on top of the hill, the thorn shot plays P5 plus 30% at slider with the thorn. You're going to want to set up just past the rough, closer to the hole. You're going to want to look, there's a little sticky spot there. You're going to use backspin and side spin as needed to try and find the sticky spot. And you want your ball guide to be about a half a square short and pointing at the left edge of the cup if you stay on top of the hill and you're in thorn range, okay? P5 plus 30, ball guide a half a square short, pointing at the left edge if you're in thorn range. If you roll down the hill, like I did just there, where I'm just at the bottom of the hill, but I'm short of the rough, so there's rough in between me and the hole, that shot is going to play P5 plus 25 EB rule, and you're going to want to have tip of the ball guide just into the front center of the cup. If you catch a long rollout and you roll past that rough that you see in between me and the hole, sometimes you can clip that rough and roll through it. If you're in front of that rough line, then you're going to want to play the EB rule, but you're going to want to keep your ball guide at least to the back of the cup, right? I mean, it's almost a straight tailwind from there. Most likely, you're just going to eyeball it with max top spin, stick it in the hole, call it good. But if you're one of those people that like to play the EB rule every time, then you're going to want to make sure that the longer rollouts, you aim just into the front of the cup. The shorter, or not rollouts, the longer EB shots, you're going to aim just into the center of the cup. And the shorter EB shots, you're going to aim just into the, like, to the back of the cup, okay? Very, very good chance at an albatross. Some risk, but in my opinion, a risk worth taking here. It's a Zerk shot. Most everyone should have one. And it gives you a very, very good opportunity at an albatross. One other note, I tried this shot with APOC 8 top spin, and I had a little too much curl. So if you're going to use APOC 8 top spin or APOC 7 max top spin, right, which is right around 8 top spin, if you do that, then you're going to want to reduce the curl to the inside of the shot circle with the right side of the ball, right? So basically, you will play the tailwind curl if you use more than 7 topspin, right? And if you do that and you're in the tailwind angle, you're going to want to take a little bit more off, right? That's just a note from me when I tested this shot with 8 topspin. That was my result. That's what I would recommend. But it's very safe at 7 top, 2 left. We've been getting the rollout most of the time just to the bottom of the hill, like this shot I showed you, with a very, very good chance at albatross. Good luck, everyone. We'll see you on the next one.